weird effect.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyways, okay, so today we're making cheesecake, which I thought would is not really a good idea, but it does have a lot of protein in it, because of the yogurt and the cottage cheese. So, and oh, you know what else? It's got a lot of calcium. And actually you need calcium too. So
Oh,
that's you know, um those are two good things for you. It's a protein snack and calcium. I'm not in favor of actually I think using the cottage cheese isn't so bad. Did you find the that Mar can you show it to me? I've never seen it. Yeah. Hmm. So that is a good replacement for cream cheese because it's low in salt. And
yeah.
cream cheese
That's
has two, like we used cream
10,
cheese in what were
10
you what
milligrams, and that is per 65 grams. So that's still pretty low anyway, no matter what and that's for that would be um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd be only like 50 grams altogether, I think. No, yeah, 50 grams altogether in this,
altogether? Yeah, yeah, it's
which
really low in
is probably
salt.
2% or something.
Yeah. Whereas cream cheese cream cheese is pretty high. We used cream cheese in the butter chicken, but we only put like I think a few tablespoons in
Yeah,
and it's a bigger,
yeah.
thing. So this is I had Googled what was a good substitute and it said to use that. I've never tried it before, but they said it's really good, even if you're wanting to put it on your muffin or something like
Oh,
you know, as a spread.
oh, okay.
Uh,
I might even
yeah.
try that maybe sometime.
Yeah. And they said what you could do if you want it to be a little more bitey, you could put some lime juice in it
Okay.
or lemon juice to give it like a little more tang.
Now I bought some. This is what I could find for lemon juice
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good.
concentrate, and it looks like there's no carbs and no sodium, so it can't be that
Right.
bad.
Oh, that's good. That's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I have real limes somewhere here. I don't
yeah.
know if they're out. Sometimes Neil has them out. Um, so, and then I'm going to try something different with the crust. So the crust we did originally was flax meal, right?
Right.
And you can do that. I would say, go ahead and do that. I just didn't think that it added much to the flavor or anything. It's not
Uh,
it's not very
oh yeah,
flavorful.
flaxseed is pretty tasteless.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's good for you because it's got some good fats in it
Yeah.
and it's got protein and stuff. But I am going to try. I thought what I would try is I have um chia seeds
Okay.
and I'm going to mix them with shredded coconut, unsweetened shredded coconut.
Okay.
So to give it like a little bit of a coconutty flavor, and then the chia seeds are. Have you ever had chia seeds?
Maybe I don't know. I don't have any though.
No,
Yeah.
no, no. But you can do the flax meal, and then
Yeah.
and then we'll compare.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I've tried the flax meal. It's okay. It's just not like
Yeah.
super yummy. But I thought I would just experiment.
Yeah.
So I gotta mix
Not
this
like
up.
your graham wafer thing.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I put the water in a pan already.
Oh, did you? Okay, yeah, I'll do that too.
And I
Sorry,
put, and I guess we put it to 350.
yep, yeah, yeah, actually, that's what we should really be doing first. I gotta get my pan out. Now, do you have a glass pan or what are you using for your pan?
For the actual thing,
Yeah.
I have that casserole thing that I bought.
Okay, that's pretty big, isn't it?
Well, it's about 9 by 9.
Oh, is it? Oh,
It's,
really? Hold it. Let me see. Oh,
it's
okay.
a square.
What's okay? That's like Pyrex or something. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. See, I'll show you what I'm using. This is like a glass.
Oh,
This is
okay. Yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
almost the
yours.
same size.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then this is the pan I'm going to use for putting the water in underneath.
Yeah. I just used like I have two of these.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Is
That's
that
good.
okay? I
Yeah.
just put one under there. We're not.
It's
I'm
just
assuming you just put water in it and that's it.
yeah, it's just going underneath
Yeah.
the
Is
it's
there a
really
purpose
like
for it?
it's supposed to keep the cheesecake moist
Uh,
while you cook it so
uh,
that it doesn't crack.
okay.
So,
Okay. So we're gonna make the crust first.
yep. First, we're going to make the crust. I got to turn my stove on.
So the crust is 1.5 cups of. Now, should I use stevia or should I use the monk fruit?
Why don't you try the monk fruit? Because
Yeah.
we know the stevia didn't really do that good with the
Yeah.
um, brownies. And then when you do, I would put your butter in the microwave or something.
What's that?
When you go to put the butter in, there's like 1 tablespoon of butter.
Yeah.
I would put it um, in the microwave just to melt it, like just to,
You
because it
would?
might not. Yeah, I would. I'm gonna put mine
Oh,
just to melt it before we put it in.
right.
Or did you already put yours in?
No, I've just put the flaxseed in.
Okay.
That at least because I had a ton of flaxseed, so that gets rid of some of it.
Oh, well, that's good then. So
Yeah.
did you have to grind it or was it already
No,
ground?
I grinded it a long time ago, probably a month ago.
Oh, wow. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm running out of flaxseed, so I was like, well, I could use up my flaxseed, but
Yeah.
I have a ton, like I have this brand new package of chia seeds and I thought I would try something for a different texture. Okay, and then olive oil.
It's only a tablespoon of butter.
Yes, because the rest is olive oil because it's better for you. Oh, so a
Well, I
cup and a
mean,
half of flaxseed. Sorry, go ahead. What?
well, it doesn't
So
take put the butter in the microwave. It's probably like 5 seconds.
yeah, I put mine in for 13 and it's still a little,
Uh,
like I'll put it back in for a little bit more. Um, so, okay, 1.5 cups of flaxseed meal, 1/4 cup of stevia, 1 tablespoon butter, 5 tablespoons olive oil, and a half teaspoon of cinnamon. Where's cinnamon? Mhm. Hmm. Well, because I used the chia seed, it's not very clumpy. So I'm going to put an egg in mine. Okay.
I'm
Have you
wondering,
got yours?
wondering if putting a full teaspoon of cinnamon would help with the flavor.
Yeah, put a whole teaspoon in. I'm going to change it. I
Oh,
put a whole teaspoon in mine.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
That might at least help the flavor anyway.
Yeah.
And cinnamon's good for me anyway.
It is good for you. Really good for anybody with diabetes, for sure. It helps control the blood sugar. I read an article about that jalapenos help control blood sugar too.
Oh,
So I wonder if we should start getting some recipes that, like we can add jalapenos to your chili, or um, you could add it to your Mexican caviar.
aren't they hot?
Yep. But I mean, you get used to it.
What's that?
You get used to it. You get
Well,
used to the heat. You
when your
just try
eyebrows
like a little.
when your
What's that?
eyebrows burn off, it's not that much fun.
Your eyebrows.
Okay, I'm gonna put this in the bottom of the pan.
Yep, I put mine in the bottom.
Okay.
So you can press it down to, mine seems to be quite, um, it's congealed. I put an egg in mine just because of the chia seed, but it's really quite congealed. But if you can press yours down to get it all sticking together and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just using a fork.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine too. Okay,
Actually,
then
thick it seems.
it's thick. Yeah, mine was thick.
All right, I guess that's about done.
Okay.
Now we go on to the other.
So yeah, you make sure you drain your create your cottage cheese because
Oh,
it's a little too liquidy if you don't. I didn't drain it last time and mine was a bit liquidy.
okay.
So you can use
New processor.
your oh your whatchamacallit? Oh, it's not a sieve.
Oh, for
Your
draining.
thing that you found. Yeah.
Yeah. You just kind of put everything in and then
Yep.
turn it on.
Basically, we're just gonna throw it all in and then we're gonna uh, turn it on low and just, well, basically to mix it up, right? Well, and to smooth out the cottage cheese. So I had to shake my cottage cheese around because it clogs up. I don't know how big your sifter
Yeah, like it,
is.
but it doesn't seem liquidy. It doesn't seem like it's gonna drain anything.
Oh, no. Yours is thicker. Mine's pretty watery.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in as is, I guess.
Okay.
Need a
Yeah, I mean,
spoon.
as long as you're not, I mean, as long as it's not too watery.
Doesn't seem like it anyway.
Like I bet you I lost about a quarter of a cup, like just of the liquid off of mine. Oops. Okay. So there's the cottage cheese. So let's look at the ingredients. A container, a 500-gram container of cottage cheese, and then your 275 container of, now I don't know, mascarpone. That's the cream cheese replacement. Then 2.5 cups of yogurt. Put that all in there. Oh, there.
This really fills up the food processor.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the yogurt and then 3 tablespoons of lemon juice or lime juice, 2 tablespoons of corn syrup, half a cup of monk fruit. Now, I'm not sure what the pinch of stevia is for. I think that's for like to sprinkle on top.
After you mean?
Yeah,
Okay, when after you put it in the.
like after it comes out, like once you've put it, you've cooled it off, like it comes out of the oven, it
After
cools
being cooked,
off.
you mean?
Yep, after cooking and after cooling off, like basically before you serve it.
Right.
And of course, you can adjust that to taste.
Yeah.
I'm using fresh limes.
Okay, yogurt, 2.5 teaspoons.
Now, you can always reduce the amount of lime juice if you find it too tart. We like ours tart.
Okay. Now I still have my old vanilla. You put pure vanilla extract on there,
Yeah, yeah.
but
What do you what do
I'm
you
just
have?
using my regular. It's artificial vanilla
Oh,
extract.
no, that's
But
fine. It has the
I looked
taste.
at No Frills this morning,
Uh-huh.
and just regular vanilla is like $4 or $5.
It's expensive.
Pure is 17.
Oh, 17. Yeah. Yeah, it's really expensive unless you come to Mexico, and
Yeah.
then it's really cheap because this is the land of vanilla.
Okay.
They sell it in the streets. It's just they grow whatever it is,
Right.
and so it's super cheap here, and so we get the best vanilla.
Okay. Yeah,
But
the
yeah,
extract.
but the vanilla extract is that's fine.
Yeah.
It gives you the flavor.
Okay, what else? Lemon juice, 3 tablespoons. Lemon juice.
Okay. Oh, 2.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Oh, there it is. One and 2.5. Um, when it cooks, you can really smell it in the house.
Oh, okay.
It's amazing. It has such a vanilla lemony smell
Right.
and cornstarch. Did you have cornstarch?
I wasn't sure, so I just bought one while I was there.
Oh, okay. I think I saw some cornstarch
I think I do.
in the
probably fairly old.
Oh, yeah.
Like most of my stuff that is here,
Yeah.
cooking stuff is.
Yeah.
But you know
Well,
what? I looked at remember I told you about my arm with
yeah.
Tylenol, and so I have a thing of ibuprofen, Aleve, and Tylenol, and they're
Uh-huh.
all expired.
Oh,
The
really?
actual dates on them. One is 2014.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Actually, the Tylenol is the newest one, but it expired last year, 2019 sometime.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that stuff expired, but I guess apparently it does.
Yeah. It's probably not going to kill you or and like it might still
Yeah.
work, who knows?
Yeah.
But
Okay, I'm ready to see. And this. So what do we do? All just until smooth. So what do you do? You just put it on low?
yeah, yeah, it said um I don't know if I wrote this down in the instructions, but it said like um if you put it on high, it'll put like make bubbles in it
Like,
and the bubbles will make it crack. And really, who cares? Like it's just that's really just for aesthetics. So it looks pretty, you
okay.
know. But I mean, let's try it. And mine didn't crack. Mine,
So I'm
you
just
know,
gonna put it on low. How long for?
let's try like 2 minutes or maybe let's just try 1 minute and see how it looks. It's basically just to see if it's smooth or not.
Okay.
So how's it look?
Um, it looks pretty creamy, but it's like it was going really slow.
Okay. You
So
can put it on high.
I might spatula it up a bit and do a little bit more, just so
Okay.
it gets all mixed together.
Yeah.
Did you just do a minute and that's it, or what?
Yeah, I just did a minute. It's a little, it's got, because of the cottage cheese, it's got like a little bit of crumbly stuff in it, but I think once it cooks, you won't notice it so much.
Yeah. I'm
I
well, I'm
didn't
gonna
notice
do a
it.
little bit more just to make sure it's all mixed in.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
15 seconds
Go
or
ahead.
so.
Yeah, it won't hurt it, Steve. It'll only like if there's bubbles and it cracks, it doesn't matter. It's still gonna taste good.
Yeah. Okay, look, give me
Okay.
I'm gonna. So now we put it in the pan.
Yeah.
Probably need my spatula.
I don't know if you can see. Oh,
You always have to take the middle thing out though.
yeah.
I can't even
And
grab
actually, I have to mix mine up a little more because there's a big clump in the middle.
it. Oh, yeah.
So now I gotta.
It's fairly, um, which maybe is good. It's fairly like thick.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. So I think that probably 2 minutes is better.
Yeah, yeah.
I just,
Even
I
just to
just
make
gotta mix.
it goes to me, it goes slow. Like it's spinning
Yeah,
real fast, but it's kind of mixing slowly.
yeah,
Make sure
yeah.
everything's all mixed evenly.
I'm just like mix it like I got my little spatula and I'm just like mixing this up. I'm actually kind of breaking the bubbles too. I don't think it really matters that there's bubbles.
I
You
don't
know,
really
I'm
see any
not,
bubbles in mine.
no? Okay. Mine's pretty full. It's fuller than last time.
Yeah.
So maybe next time I might.
I'm gonna use monk fruit.
What are you doing?
Did you find it sweet?
No, because we didn't put monk fruit in. We don't have any sweetener. But
I'm
you
gonna put
put
a
monk
pinch.
fruit in it all. No, but you do that after it's cooked.
Oh, after it's cooked.
Yep.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh yeah, okay, that's right.
Yeah, you just sprinkle like the monk fruit on top before you go to eat it.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Then however sweet it is, I can kind of add or
Yeah, exactly. Because we don't know like how, because with the brownies, the stevia didn't seem to keep it sweet,
yeah, yeah.
right? So we don't know if the cooking damages the sweetness. So,
Okay, place in the minute, bake for 30 minutes.
okay. So I just put mine in and I'm gonna get my, oh, where's my phone?
Go, my phone's on. I'm ready to go.
Okay. We can like clean up and stuff while it's cooking.
What's that?
We can clean up while it's cooking.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So 30 minutes. Start. I have a lot of other stuff to cook today too.
I gotta do
So
more
I gotta.
family salad.
Oh, are you
That's
good?
like chopping stuff up.
I'm gonna make. So yesterday I made pinto beans. Um, we haven't made that together yet. It's really yummy, and we decided we're going to make that every week. So I had to make the family salad and some chickpeas and the beet salad and the bean salad, the Mexican caviar. And then I have a couple other things I want to try. I got a cauliflower souffle. I want to try that.
Okay. I
So,
talked to Mom yesterday.
oh yeah,
I'm
is she ready?
going on this stuff, so this trying to get notes and writing things out.
Is she gonna do it today? Did she say?
Oh, I don't know. I never asked her whether she was ready for today or not.
I should ask her because
I know
we've
she's
talked.
working on stuff. Like, and I've given her a lot of ideas. Um, so I just don't know how long it takes her to do stuff.
Yeah, yeah, she wasn't ready last week, so I'm just gonna check and see if she's gonna be ready this week. How was the stress test this week?
What's that?
How did that stress test go on Thursday? Did you have to go on the treadmill and stuff?
Yeah, yeah. What they did is they had to put the electrodes on me, so they had to
Okay.
shave some 5 blotches of shaved
Oh,
chest. And they put an IV in me to put I don't know, Dr. Barry said what they injected me was to actually produce stress.
oh, okay.
So they actually had, if I kind of had a bad reaction to that, she had an antidote right away.
Oh,
So
really? Wow.
it means a lot of these are like very small percentages that kind of stuff happens, but
Yeah, but they have to be careful.
yeah. So they hooked me up. There's actually 4 of them there. So there's the one that
Oh,
did the IV, put the
ah,
IV in. Dr. Barry injected me through the
okay.
IV, but there's the person who took care of that. Then there's actually a nurse who did the electrodes. Now she had a student with her, so then
Oh,
there's actually 4 of them.
you do have quite a team.
Yeah,
And so, and then like you got injected and then you walked on the treadmill?
yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
then I
And
think
how long?
it wasn't that long. It was maybe like 5-7 minutes or something. And they
Okay.
took my blood pressure every so often as it happened. Um, So then I think at the end, she injected me with the antidote or something
Oh,
at the end, and then took
okay.
the IV or didn't take. Well, they took the IV away, and then I had to go with the one nurse who did the IV thing. She actually did also a CT scan as well, which
Oh,
was
okay.
15 minutes. But she put like 3 in the CT scan electrodes or whatever.
Right.
So I don't
So,
think that was pictures of the heart like the Tuesday was, but I'm not exactly sure what that one did.
Yeah. Hmm.
It probably is part of the heart stress, maybe pulses or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
The CT scan. So it was a longer session. It was almost the full hour.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
where I got out pretty quick on Tuesday. It was like maybe half an hour. So
Right. Yeah. You were back at home fairly early.
yeah, that first one didn't. It was just basically. Well, I had to wait. The only reason it took longer on Tuesday, or was because um, she also like put a shot in me with something, and I had to wait 30 minutes or
Oh,
20 minutes
okay.
before
To
the
for
CT
the
scan.
shot to go through.
Yeah. So then
Right.
that's the only thing that took real time because there's only maybe 10 minutes in the CT scanner.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's just
too
it was more
bad.
of a wait time.
Yeah.
So Alora is near Fergus, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. How come? Why you want to go there?
What's that? No,
How
that was where
come?
Aunt Grace. So that's where we saw Aunt Grace.
Oh, right. That lived in the in a little cottage. You know what? I don't really remember her that much.
Well, I think it was only like 2 or 3 times that I remember.
Oh,
But she had
okay.
this nice little cottage and it's cute and
Oh,
so. And you know what? I might have been barely in school, so you might have only been like two,
yeah.
or three.
Yeah. So why would I remember?
Yeah,
I don't, yeah, I don't,
because I don't
yeah, I,
remember like in teenage. Like I don't, and she might have passed away. Like she's the youngest of grandma's side.
okay, right.
Um,
Okay.
but
And
still,
she was, mom said she was a teacher and then she never married or had kids or anything,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, well, we'll have to find out more. I don't know if mom's going to talk about her today or like, I
yeah,
don't know. Like, I think mom wanted to talk about um, her mom's parents.
yeah, yeah,
I think that's what
yeah,
today is. Like, and kind of like where they came from,
yeah.
all
I'm just trying
of
to
that.
provide ideas for her to keep her going.
Yeah, oh, that's awesome. I think that's great. And, the more ideas, the better, because we'll have um, more shows and
Yeah,
more content.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. And then when that's done, I think Mom figures that the rest of us should do it too.
Oh.
Well, we all
Well,
have
we could
stories.
do some episodes. Yeah, we do, but we could do some episodes like with her that
Oh
we,
yeah, yeah,
that we talk about like a story, that we were involved in, kind of.
yeah.
Uh,
Like the monster dough.
the monster dough. Um, what else?
All our
Well,
cats.
all the
19 cats. I think we counted up. It was 19 at one time or something.
yeah,
And
yeah,
any cat that
yeah,
I owned myself got killed, ran over by a car.
yeah. Always died. Yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
that's true. Yeah. And then Nipper biting everybody.
Oh yeah. Oh, do you remember Nipper biting Dale Cressman?
Yeah.
Because his mom dropped him off at the end of our laneway, so he had to,
Yeah.
and Nipper just
Why?
went out and bit him and
Yeah,
attacked
I know. But he kind of deserved it, I think.
him. I don't know. I don't know what he did, but
Well, I'm just saying because of his personality, not more
uh,
than I don't know. I always thought he was kind of, I don't know, a jerk.
oh,
I I didn't really know him that well.
uh,
I don't know why I have that impression, but
okay,
that's
yeah. He had a younger sister, and I can't remember her name because she was like we were like probably in grade 1 or 2 or something, and she was just like a baby.
yeah. Was
What,
her name
what
Jen? Was
Jen
that not Jen?
might be.
No, maybe I'm thinking of Baird and Robert's little
Oh yeah,
sister.
oh yeah, they had a sister too.
Yeah,
I keep forgetting
and
about her. I don't even remember her name.
I think that's what I think her name's Jen.
Okay,
Yeah, she was younger. She was even younger than me. So
yeah.
like, and she never seemed to come over.
No, no, I don't. I don't even remember what. I don't even know what she looks like.
Oh,
I don't
she's
even know
like
if I've ever met her.
oh no, she's like this little blonde. Well, when I mean in school, because I knew her in school.
Okay,
But she must have been like, I don't know, three or at least 3 years younger than me.
okay.
I don't know. How old is Michelle Woody? Like, how old younger is
Well,
she?
Michelle's about 7 or 8 years younger than me.
Yeah. See,
So yeah,
she'd be
Michelle
about,
would be like 3 or 4 years younger than you probably.
yeah, yeah, I think she was around Michelle's age.
Yeah. Okay.
And that makes a big difference when you're younger, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
I didn't really hang out with her. And even like there was, remember Cameron, Garnet, Garnet and Cameron, they had a little sister.
yeah. They all. I think they had another. Did they have another brother?
Well,
I can't
one
remember.
of them
Yeah, they did.
died.
Younger sister. Yeah, and I don't
Yeah,
remember her much either. They
it's
also
funny.
had an older sister who was the same age as Carol.
Yeah, Denise, I think.
Yeah, I
Denise?
remember her.
Yeah, I remember her. And I remember the younger sister, but I don't she was younger than like it's the same situation. She was like too many years younger than me for me to really know her very well, you know.
Did you put your timer on? I think I shut mine off.
Yeah, I got my timer on. Let me
Oh no, it's
see.
still going. I got 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that I kind of had. They had younger or really older siblings, but I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
So,
No, I know. That's
because like if they're 3 years younger than you, that means they're 6 years younger than me.
yeah.
So I
And
might
like
not have ever seen them on the bus or
no, no, that's true. You might not have ever seen Baird and Robert's sister.
yeah,
She would have been on the bus with me,
yeah.
but oh, that's I got a bad beat.
Do you remember that Robert came to the dad's funeral or
Yeah,
the
yeah,
visitation?
the visitation. Yeah, I
Yeah, so
did.
that was pretty
Yeah,
nice. That was pretty nice to see him.
Yeah. I mean, and surprising. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, it was, I mean, we haven't seen him in forever.
yeah, yeah.
So,
Well, if you consider, like, both Robert and Karen Ty were there, and I went to school with them at Hayesville.
oh yeah, that's right.
So it's kind of um, that was almost like a reunion.
Yeah. Well, you know what was really funny was um I was standing there with it was like Neil on my right, and I was standing there. People were coming in front of me, and so Dan Davison
Oh
comes,
yeah,
and of course I recognized him. Like, I mean, he does not look that much different.
yeah.
And so I said to him, I'm like, do you guys still hang out with Joe Doomering? And he goes, he was and I'm like, wow, oh, you do not like I would not have recognized him on the
uh,
street at all.
yeah. I think
And I
Randy
felt
was there.
so
Randy McQuaid might have been there too.
yeah, I think he was. I think Randy had already gone by.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was
I
nice.
felt such go ahead.
You might not know Jackie Clem.
I
Um,
know the name.
she's the same age as me, and
Mm.
I worked with her at the car wash.
Oh,
She
oh,
came in. I think she was right ahead of Karen or something, or behind
really?
Ty. They were
Wow.
kind of like near each other, I think. But so that's pretty good because or Jackie and I had a lot of fun at the car wash.
Yeah. That's funny. Was she your age or was she older?
No, she was my age.
Okay. For
Paul
some
Paul was
reason.
Paul was in my grade, but he was a year older.
Oh, oh. Okay. Uh, hmm.
Yeah, he used to. Paul got in a lot of trouble all the time.
Oh, yeah.
But I think Jackie still lives in Shakespeare.
Oh. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, then mom would know her, right? Does mom know her?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like her uncle used to own the gas station there across from the variety store.
Oh, I remember that gas. Yeah. I used to go there all the time.
Yeah.
Did you know Denise Cressman's older siblings?
Sheila was my age,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Okay.
Kevin was a year older, I think.
He was weird.
Oh yeah, he was a complete troublemaker.
Yeah, I thought so.
But they were all really kind of. They read the encyclopedia
Oh, yeah, on a regular basis.
for fun.
Yeah, they did. They did. I know. Yeah.
So I'm sure that they're. I'm sure Sheila went to university for something, but I can't remember what.
Yeah, I can't remember. I know I saw Denise afterwards, and I think she was like a journalist or something.
Right.
And even Nancy. Do you remember Nancy Schott?
Oh, is that Cindy Schott's sister?
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Cindy. Yeah. Because
Cindy was tall,
oh, Nancy
close
was,
to 6 feet.
yeah, yeah,
She's a
yeah,
tall.
really tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
actually, I'm actually connect. On LinkedIn,
Uh-huh.
I'm connected with Annalise Leffler
Oh, really?
out there. They're the German.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know if actually she had a younger sister. What was her name?
Leffler.
She might have been a year older than you. Like
Oh,
there was
okay.
Gabriel who was older than me. And then there's Anne, and then there was like a Natalie or something, or I forget what her name was.
Was it Andrea?
Andrea.
Yeah.
Andrea. She was
Yeah.
closer to your age.
Yeah. I went over to their place for dinner a few times with
Oh.
yeah, and they only spoke German.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, they were.
The whole family. And I'm like, hello. What?
Was Andrea the
Couldn't-
same age as you or a year older?
No, she was a year older than me. And she hung out with a girl that lived on Riverside Drive that Carol lived on.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember her name, but she had an older sister that Carol hung out with,
Oh.
and they lived on that street. And it'll come to me.
Uh,
They were redheads.
okay, I don't know.
I'll ask Carol. Carol will know.
Yeah.
But yeah, because we were on the bus together, right?
Yeah.
Um, and we hung out, but not so much because we weren't in the same class or anything. She was a year older than
Yeah.
me.
Well, you hung out with Barb, who was a year older than you too. So maybe they knew
Barb.
each other. Barb Whedon?
Oh yeah, Barb Whedon. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. She would have known. Well, and Roth, the Roth girl, Natalie
Oh,
Roth.
I knew Charlotte and her younger sister. I forget what her name was too.
Yeah, yeah. She had a younger sister.
Yeah.
We were in 4-H together.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. Well, that's some years ago.
Yeah, yeah. That is. You know what? Of all the reunions, if we ever did like a Hayesville one, I would probably go.
Oh yeah, because
Those are the ones
that
that I
was
really grew up with in our out in the country.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
I haven't
definitely.
seen Dave Otto in probably since high school.
Yeah,
He's the one person who I hung around with probably right from kindergarten to grade 12.
yeah, yeah.
I
And there
hung
was
even in high school. We right through high school we were in a lot of the same classes and
he was a good guy too, like
yeah,
really likable, funny. Yeah. Well, and then there was that
Richard Kaufman.
Richard Kaufman. That's funny. I can't remember half these people's names, but you can.
Yeah. Well, he's
Richard.
a younger brother too.
I just remember Richard because he used to pick on me.
Yeah,
Well, and
it's
he
kind of
was
funny. Richard
older.
was he was a great guy, but he was in like even like young. He hung around with the girls,
Yeah.
so
He was almost creepy.
yeah.
Yeah. Because
We'd
he
be
hung
playing
around.
soccer out and at lunch hour or something, or he'd be with the girls.
Yeah, because
Sometimes
he
he'd
would
hang
come.
out with us, but
Yeah, but
my
he would
but
come.
high school, I hung around with him the odd time. We'd go
Oh,
around
did
just
you?
talking because just at lunch hour or something, we just kind of if I saw him, he wasn't in too many of my classes though.
No.
Um,
Well, was he your age?
Richard, yeah,
Oh, he was. Okay.
yeah. It was kind of the
I thought.
four of us. It was kind of like Dale, Richard, me, and Dave, who
Right.
started out right at the very beginning of kindergarten, and maybe even before that.
Yeah, and you guys kind of stayed together.
Yeah,
Well, especially you and Dave.
yeah. Dave is probably
Do
Dale
you
and I
even
were
know what
probably.
Dave's doing?
No, I'm not sure. I know he was right into agriculture, but like he
Oh,
might have gotten a degree or something. Like
right.
he was a pretty smart guy. So
Yeah, he
uh,
was.
like probably early on, it was probably Dale and I because we were both sports and I mean
Mm.
Dale was Mr. Everything.
He was what?
He was Mr. Everything. He was like
Oh,
best. He was very smart. He was the best athlete.
oh,
Even as we got older into like bigger schools and stuff. Like
oh,
he was
okay.
pretty big in rim, right? And he has
Oh,
like he's on a lot of boards.
oh, okay.
He's into I don't know what all he's into, but he's pretty smart.
I don't know most, like, I don't know what happened to most of the people I hang out with.
Yeah. Well, you hung out with all my friends, Karen.
Yeah, older. Well, because they would come over to our house or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Well, and Carol, and even Carol's friends sometimes. I don't know if Carol didn't like it, probably, but
Well, Karen never came over to the place. I don't know. That started more when you started working with her, right?
actually, yeah, that's true. No, I was thinking she did, but no, you're right. It was from Acorn.
Yeah.
But we know everybody, like we all know each other, like, we get along really good because we know everybody.
Yeah. Well, in a lot of who we grew up with, the people I grew up with had usually younger siblings that were more your age.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
all knew
there
each other.
were. Yeah.
What
It's
was
small.
Charlotte's? What was the Roth's name? What was her name?
Nadine.
Ian. That's right.
Yeah. I was thinking it was Natalie, but no, it was Nadine wrote. Yeah.
And actually, Frank wrote owns where Dolman I and where Jasmine, my massage therapist, used to work.
Oh,
That
yeah.
building, he owned the building.
Oh, does he?
Yeah,
Oh. Hmm.
because he's their landlord. But Jasmine does it out of her house now since it
Oh,
started.
right. Good for her. Does she still get very many people?
Um, I think so. I think the ones that went to her are very loyal.
Right.
Like she's a very friendly, easy to get along with person. So
Mm.
don't think we got much time left.
No.
I got
So
two
you
minutes.
can't, you can't, you
What's
have
that?
to leave it. What's that?
I was just looking out. I just seen what do we have to do? Just bring it out.
No, you have to leave it in. So once the time's gone off, you have to leave it in for another 5 minutes. You just turn the heat off because it has to cool down really slowly.
When the time is up, leave the door closed and turn off the heat. Okay. So for 5 minutes.
And then 5 minutes. And then after that, you bring it out and then you leave it on the countertop for 20 minutes to cool down. And then after that, yeah, and it still looks like jelly. And then after that, you put it in the fridge for 6 hours. And then
Oh,
that's when it firms up.
okay. So you can't even eat it for like till tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, you
Or
could
for
probably
late
eat it for supper,
snack.
right? Yeah, or a late night snack.
Okay. And I got 30 seconds.
Okay.
Then I'll turn the heat off for 5 minutes.
Is that your alarm?
Yeah.
Okay. So don't open the door, just turn the heat off. And then reset it. Oh, there's my alarm goes to. So 5 minutes.
And start.
Mm.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. A lot of our people we grew up to also had older siblings than me, and so they knew Doug
Yeah,
Carroll.
yeah, yeah. That's
So we had a lot that were like even the goods. Actually, the younger one,
right,
Bev was
right.
of your age or
She was
you're
she was
older.
actually So Bev was a year older than me, just like the Leffler girl,
Yeah.
Andrea Leffler. And I'm trying to think of the other girl, Shelley.
There's probably other cousins.
What was the Fuller Brush guy? What was his last name?
Oh, yeah. I should know that.
Yeah, well, that's what I think. I think she was related.
Oh, okay.
Because Carol had her, I think Carol hung out with her older sister a little bit.
Right.
And I think they were related to the Fuller Brush man.
Right.
Because the Fuller Brush man used to still go over to Carol's for a long time.
Right.
Um, I'm gonna have to ask Mom today. I don't know. Is Mom on Skype?
Uh, I don't have her on Skype.
Oh, you're not. Oh, okay. I, I don't
I'm
see
waiting till
her.
the last very minute that I have to. Oh, gee.
Yeah, I don't even see her. Oh, there she is. She's not on yet.
Okay. She should be. It's 12. Or maybe she's just not on.
Yeah, I don't know if she's because I told her like between noon and 12:30, but I didn't really confirm with her this week, so I don't know if she's just not coming on or she's just waiting for me. I sent her a message.
There's lots of times I'm on, but I'm not really on.
Yeah. Oh, no, she hasn't. She hasn't even read it yet.
It's been raining all day today.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's supposed to get cold here next week. So it's almost time to go to Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, when are you going to Puerto Vallarta?
Um, the 26th of November.
Oh,
Well, I have an appointment for my tumor on the Monday. I'm
is that the
thinking
thing in
about
your
like
leg?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. My my big
yeah.
can you see it? I don't know if you can see it from back there. Ah,
No, I can't. It's really
no,
something.
no.
But it's not
Um,
cancer, though. It's just a.
no, he just the concern though is that it keeps growing and that it becomes painful and that it damages the rest of my knee.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's the danger. So he wants me to get another X-ray so he can see how much it's grown. And so I'm supposed to go next Monday to his office, but I'm thinking about trying to change that to Friday so that we could leave Saturday, like this Saturday, instead of waiting another week.
Yeah. Kind of funny. I think I've also. I think as you get older and when things happen, especially this year, I'm a little more paranoid about little stuff,
Oh, like yeah, little like
like a
stuff on your
little
body.
lump or something. Like even my arm yesterday. Well, it was pretty painful on Friday,
Yeah,
and I would have been nervous anyway about it
yeah, yeah.
because I could barely. It was like a sports injury. It's like
It was
I heard it and I couldn't. I felt like I could have plugged my thing in.
okay.
Now
Dismiss.
I took it out.
Mhm. So it's still pretty jelly-ish. You can see, but it
Okay.
does, believe me, it does thicken up later.
Okay. So this is 20 minutes, right?
So yeah, so now we leave it out 20 minutes, and then after 20 minutes, you can put it in the fridge.
Yeah, it almost looks like pudding right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have to find a spot in the fridge to put it.
Yeah, like so in 20 minutes, like I would put like saran wrap over top of it
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and then put it like it cools down. It's pretty, it gets, you know, kind of room temperature in 20 minutes
Yeah.
and just put saran wrap on it and put it in the fridge, and then it has to sit in the fridge for 6 hours, and that's when it really gels up.
Okay.
It never really gets like really thick. Like it's like I mean we could modify it and use like gelatin, make it more jelly-like, but I don't know. To us, it was good enough. Like I'll show you mine. Hang on. Where are they? So these are this is what I made this past week. So you can see they're not like, you know, like I can lift them up like that. They don't squish,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
they've got
They're
all,
firm anyway.
yeah, they're firm enough. So like, and even like when you cut in, can you see that? You
Yeah.
can cut into it and it stays firm.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like slop. It's not slop. It is a kind of like a pudding
Yeah.
consistency, but not as soft as pudding probably. And this one might not be as jellyish, like it might be firmer because um, well, you didn't drain yours, but I drained mine.
Well, I got to eat it all in about 3 or 4 days.
Well, you could probably freeze it.
I have to eat it all in one shot.
No, no. You have to divide it up into 16 because that's what
Oh, okay.
that's like, I can't remember. It's like 10 grams of protein. I can't remember how many carbs is in. I have to look it up again.
Well, that's not bad. If it's 16, that's about four pieces a day. That's one at each meal.
If you were using it as a snack,
Like, yeah, like, or one at
or
each meal and then one for a later snack.
yeah, let me look and see what I think
Because
I
that's 4 days.
have the okay, let's see. I'll tell you how many carbs it is. It's more the fat I was worried about. So altogether, so 10 grams of protein and 5 grams of digestible carbs, which that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not.
But it was 18 grams of fat.
Uh,
But it's the fat from the flaxseed oil, so I think it's healthy fat. That and olive oil, basically.
oh, okay. Yeah.
So I don't think it's it just seemed like a lot of fat to eat at once. But I know that your dietitian or whatever said fat wasn't too bad for you.
Yeah.
I think I'd
But, you
just be
know, I can start because I'm at a fairly good weight and I don't want to gain too much more now.
yeah,
I'm starting to cut down on a little bit of carbs and stuff and calories
that's good.
and
Yeah,
probably it's a bit probably. So so I am kind of at a good point right now. So
yeah,
don't want to
yeah.
too much more.
What you could do is freeze half of it, right? So 4 days, and then have two each day.
Yeah. Or
That
four each day.
well, just you're gonna do what you want anyway.
That's right.
But I would do like I would test it out, see how sweet it is
Yeah,
when
a
you
lot of it
when
depends on how much I like it.
yeah. Um, but see how sweet it is once it cools down, like once like after 6 hours. And
Uh,
then if you need to, you can just sprinkle some of the monk fruit or stevia over top.
yeah, yeah.
Did you set your alarm?
Pardon?
Did you set your alarm for 20 minutes?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I got about 14 minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I have to go about chop.
My binder's getting full of recipes, that's for sure.
Well, I think we'll try a new one next week. I
Okay,
just haven't decided which one.
yeah.
Because I did make a cauliflower lasagna,
Hmm,
um, which isn't too bad. It's okay.
yeah.
But I think I might like try, like we could add some more seasoning to it because it was a little, there wasn't any seasoning in it.
Uh, huh.
Um, yeah, so
But you could add, like, seasoning I don't think is bad for me that I know of.
no, I think it's fine. Yeah.
Because
Like,
we do that in the chili.
yeah, like chili pepper, we could add oregano and basil and stuff
Or
to it. Um,
the only thing is the noodles.
no, there's no noodles in it. They use the cauliflower
Yeah,
kind of in place of noodles.
yeah,
So it's not, I mean, I don't know if I can find a noodle that's good and, that's low
yeah,
carb enough.
yeah, yeah. They're all, and plus usually lasagna you got to have all your cheeses,
Yeah, and that's, not not good
which
either.
I would have to limit myself like one piece a day probably
Yeah.
because of
Yeah, and
that
and
part.
and be careful of the cheese too.
Yeah,
Like
it's got to
limit
be
how
all Swiss because
yeah.
usually you
Oh,
like mozzarella,
yeah.
but the Swiss is probably the best as far as the least
Yeah.
amount of sodium.
Yeah.
So that's all I
Yeah.
buy now is Swiss cheese.
It's Swiss. That's good. Yeah. Because uh, this cauliflower souffle, we might maybe try it too. It's um it's interesting. But it has some cheese in it. So we'll have to see like how much cheese we could put in it, and but it's got like yogurt and cheese. It seems interesting. I think I might try it today.
Yeah.
So, mm, but oops. So you making the family salad today too?
Yeah, I still have the dressing. Right?
Oh, okay.
The salad just is you just cut up stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm making it too.
Plus, I got more beets, but I still have some of that left. So
My beets are starting to get bigger. They're like
oh,
I don't know.
you're growing beets?
Yeah, I have 8. I'm growing 8 beets in a pot, and well, and some tomatoes. And then the maid on Friday, she thought the tomato plants were weeds. She pulled them out. So, and then she must have maybe afterwards she thought, oh, maybe these aren't weeds because she just left them there, like laying
Oh,
there, like. And so I replanted them when I got home, and they're like they're still limpy, but I think they might live.
okay.
And then my beets are like they're like the size of a golf ball right now.
Okay.
So I don't know if they'll be, like these, right? This is what size they should be.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's
So
a good size.
so I don't know if they'll get that big before we go to Puerto Vallarta, but
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm gonna eat
Oh,
whatever's there.
how did it go with your maid and her?
Oh, and yeah, the gardener, the maid and the gardener. It's like as the world turns or something here. So they told the gardener that he was not allowed in the house when we're not home because he would just walk in, right?
Okay.
And so and he would be fired if there was another incident.
Oh, this just
Uh,
wasn't Neil that did this? Talk to him?
no, it was well, actually, it was we have a house manager. She manages all the employees for the whole
Oh,
complex because
okay.
originally there was 2 gardeners, and then there's like various maids. I don't
Yeah.
know how many different maids there are. Um, and so like there's one maid named Vicky, and that's our maid. Um, that's her mother. And so those two do a lot of the work, but then there's, I think, 2 other maids as well. Anyway, so Maribel, she pays everybody's bills for them. Like we give her money and then she pays all the bills,
Oh, yeah.
like for like cable and all that. She really just takes care of everything. And so like Neil and Maribel and John, like he's on the committee. So there's like an association here.
Yeah.
And so um, they had like an association meeting, and then so then the 2 men tell Maribel, you tell him.
Yeah.
But she's a tough cookie. She's like, oh
Okay.
yeah, so she's the one that had the meeting with him.
Oh, okay.
So so
That kind of makes sense
but
then.
yeah, it does because she's really kind of his boss, like his
Yeah.
direct boss.
Yeah.
And I don't think, I don't know. It's hard to picture him being like aggressive.
Yeah.
He's a very mild person, so it's hard for me but like it's such a culture here where women feel inferior.
Yeah.
Like it's cultural. It's not like I'm like, why don't you just like push him off and tell him off, like
Yes.
but
Right.
she would just feel like I can't do that, like
Yeah.
so yeah. No,
At
well,
least it's
but I
better
think
than,
everything's
at
what's
least
that?
Neil didn't have to do it himself.
Yeah, he does not want to get involved
Yeah.
in that. Like, you know, we have enough things to do,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
Well, at
So,
least your maid probably feels comfortable now.
yeah, she does. And that was the main thing, like right away, like, like no matter what we think, we have to take her side. She's, like if she's not comfortable, like that's not fair. Like it's
Yeah.
not fair for us to go really, is he really,
Yeah.
I'm sure he was just too friendly and too like he tried to hug her and he tried to kiss her,
Yeah.
but I don't know in what context,
Yeah.
like if he was just like if he was really being aggressive or if he was just like I don't know, like because they kiss here,
Oh,
like
right.
before we used to, like before COVID, we always like kiss when we greet each other, you
Oh,
know.
yeah. Yeah,
So
you don't do that up here.
no, no, and then Neil, well, actually, the one year we went back, not this past year, but the one year we went back, Neil accidentally kissed the secretary.
Oh,
But just because, like, it's such a habit here,
yeah.
like that you would always go, and then
Yeah, it's
he's like,
kind
oh,
of funny. You go into the grocery store and kiss the cashier.
well, what's really funny is we would kiss our lawyer,
Oh, is that right?
you know, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
we would kiss our lawyer, like we would just everybody gets kissed. Like, but it's not like a kiss like on the lips. It's
yeah,
almost more like a cheek to cheek,
yeah,
like a
yeah,
yeah. So, but yeah. So we got that. It's all figured out now, I guess.
yeah.
So I think I'm gonna have to call mom.
Oh, yeah. She hasn't, um, what? She hasn't texted me, so I don't know where she is.
Yeah. Well, I sent her a message
Okay.
on uh, on WhatsApp, and she hasn't read it.
This thing actually seems even firmer now.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
it doesn't, isn't
couple
it?
minutes.
Yeah, yeah, it's already. I think this is better than the one I made during the week.
Did you change it or something?
Um, well, I drained. The only difference is I drained the cottage cheese.
Oh, okay.
Like I know you said you didn't have to drain yours, but
Yeah.
um, mine had about a quarter of a cup of liquid in it or
Okay.
on it or whatever.
And it could be because I just bought mine like this morning.
Oh, yeah, it's fresher.
Yeah.
I don't have any cellophane. Oh, there. Yeah, I do have cellophane. You wrapping yours up?
Yeah.
Okay, me
Yeah.
too.
Timer just went off.
Well, I'm curious to see how sweet yours is.
Yeah. I'll have to let you know probably tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's gonna sit here for like 6 hours.
yeah. Unless you have some for supper.
What's that? Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you have some or a snack or whatever.
Yeah. It's 12:30, so 6:30. Somewhere in there. You know what? Sometime we could actually get all the siblings on a chat and talk about the people we grew up with, the ones my age,
Yeah,
yours, and ones Doug and Carol's age.
yeah, because they would remember, um, the names,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like the Fuller brush.
Yeah, I can't even remember what his name is.
Oh, that's
I
bugging
should
me too.
I should know it, but
Oh, what
um,
was that?
it wasn't Dorsch. Or was that?
Dorsch.
I was there was Carol. Carol went to school with a Dorsch, but I don't think he was a Fuller Brush fan, but
No, I don't know.
she married a good one of the older
Right.
Bruce, I think.
Bruce good. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
And I
going
went to
back.
school with Mary. I'm Mary Beth.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
I kissed
Um,
Mary Beth.
was gonna say, didn't you kiss her? Speaking of aggressive men.
I don't know if she remembers, but I don't even really remember it, but I know people telling me that I did it.
Oh,
But
oh, really?
that
Don't.
was like great. That was kindergarten or grade one or something. And it was just on the bus or something. Actually, I think
Right.
she was in between me and Dale. I think she kissed Dale, then me, and so
Oh,
both of us. Well,
Mary
Mary
Beth.
Beth is a very aggressive person.
Yes, I remember because her little Bev was aggressive too.
Yeah, the whole family is kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, Bev was like on the student body. She was like I think she was president at one point.
Okay,
Of yeah.
so that was probably more her than me or Dale.
It was you that was attacked.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, mom's on now. She's
Uh,
like, "Oh, I didn't know we were doing that today." I'm like, "Well, it's Sunday." Like,
yeah, that's right. It's every day.
okay, so I'm just checking to see if she wants to or not. I don't know if she's prepared.
No, she might not be. So
Yeah.
probably better that if she is prepared.
Yeah, yeah, because I don't want her to fumble around.
Yeah,
She's typing. Takes a long time to type.
yeah,
Well, it is admittedly it's hard to type on a cell phone.
yeah. And people get when I'm skyping with James,
Hmm.
he always puts a uh, like I'll start typing. He knows I'm typing because you can see whoever. Then he'll type in question mark,
Oh,
because I just write my whole thing in one shot, where
yeah.
everybody else does it like they'll write a line and then press
Uh,
enter and then another line. They say all their stuff like fairly quickly, but in short, really short sentences. Where I write everything out in a
yeah.
big run-on sentence.
Yeah, so they're like impatient.
Yeah,
What's going
oh yeah,
on?
great.
So she wrote back. So I'm like, do you want to do it today, right? That's the question. So she wrote back, I have about half a page of stuff written down. I'm like, that's not really answering my question. Oh well, I should get going. And so I'll you can let me know if you try it tonight and see what you
Yeah,
think.
yeah, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
thanks.
All
Well,
right. I'll
talk
talk to you
later.
later.
Bye.
All right.